Dear children, in this short video, we shall discuss a poem on killing a tree. This poem was written by Gieve Patel. He was born in Mumbai in 1940. He is a poet, writer, painter, as well as a practicing doctor. Being a doctor, the human body is a recurrent theme in many of his poems. Let us see this poem. In this poem, the poet symbolizes the deep-rooted evil. He says that a tree can't be killed out just by hacking and chopping it. To put it a permanent end, it should be uprooted entirely and left out to wither in the sun. In the same way, the social evil can't be put out just by criticizing them. The society should root them up to die forever. Stanza 1. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. Here, killing a tree is a tough job. It is not a simple job which can be done by a simple strike of knife. The tree has been considered ironically as enemy of human beings. The tree slowly consumes earth. It uses earth resources. It is fed by those resources on earth's crust. It arises by consuming air, sunlight, water for years. By consuming earth's resources, leaves have grown from its leprous like bark. Stanza 2. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. Thus, much effort is needed to kill a tree. It is needed to be hacked and chopped. It cannot be done by so much pain that will be caused to tree. The bleeding bark of tree will heal one day. From ground, the curled green twigs, miniature boughs, that means the twisted and small branches will rise again if not cut properly. It is needed to be uprooted properly. Stanza 3. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped tight and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely. Out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. Explanation. No, that also means cutting of a small branches will also not be enough. The roots needed to be pulled off. It is to be tied by ropes and pulled out. It needed to be pulled out from earth's cave. The strength of the tree needed to be exposed. The strength which is white and wet, which means great strength of trunk, which is hidden beneath earth, which is the most sensitive part of tree. Holding tree for years is needed to be attacked. Stanza 4. Then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning and hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. After that, when tree is uprooted, it gets scorched in sunlight, choked, get more brown, get hardened, get twisted, get withered, and then finally the tree is killed. Gieve Patel gives a very important message in his poem on killing a tree. Trees feel pain, grief, suffering, sorrows, and joys as sensitively as human beings do. So, we should never hurt them. The poet reminds us that we have not inherited these green trees for our use. They are held by us in trust for our future generations. It is, therefore, our sacred duty to conserve trees as a legacy for future. Let us see literary devices. No rhyme scheme is there in this poem. It is written in free verse. There is no rhyme or rhythm. Metaphor. Here indirect comparison is given. Alliteration. The repetition of a consonant sound in two or more closely places words. Bleeding bark, B sound. White and wet, W sound. Repetition. A word or a sentence is repeated to lay emphasis on it. Pulled out is repeated. Thanks for watching.